Alright, so welcome back. Hoping you're all having a fabulous day here today. We do in fact have the beautiful collaboration details for the Overlord collaboration. I'm telling you, this is like a festival in disguise because damn, they absolutely cooked. First off, the artwork, let's take a look at that. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, can't wait. Crying tears right now, bro. But we do have this over here. We have 4 characters brand new introduced, right? Obviously, they look very good. We have blue Ainz, we have blue Albedo, we have red Shaltear, and we have green Cocytus. Very, very good looking characters here. I think that they're all 4 for 4 and very well made characters. We'll see tonight if that statement holds true. But yeah, they look really, really nice. We have the banner over here, which I misclicked, but we'll open this in a new tab. See what they're cooking with here. I'm going to say that the banner, from what we saw on the stream, it can't be that bad, right? So calm down. It's not that bad. Just because, calm down. This is a unit that I don't have, so getting this is box CC for a lot of players. Everyone almost skipped this banner. Everyone should have skipped this banner. I hope you did. But that's box CC. That's box CC because, again, a lot of people don't have that. If you don't have this 6-6 or this 6-6, that's actually great. The other ones are duds, in my opinion, right? Again, this is fine if you don't have it, so that's there. These 3 kind of don't need them anymore. These 4, rather, right? They've all been 6-6 by most players. But these ones... Oh, this too. Can't count. What the fudge? I missed that one. But yeah, again, this is 6-6. If you don't have it, it's good. This, I don't have it, so it's fine for me. It's CC. CC over here. Again, 6-6 for that's really good. And this, again, if you don't have it. So, for the most part, not that bad. But yeah, it's not that good. It's pretty mediocre. But yeah, moving forward, if you pay for the entire thing over here, you do have the ability to get that. So just know that now. Again, it's like $20 or something like that. I don't know the exact cost, but we have all the characters kits here. So I think you want to see that. We're going to go in order. Again, it's going to be a little bit rough to read. So just bear with me. I'm going to need a lot of oxygen for this one. Ready for this? There's paragraphs. I'm reading to you a full-blown essay. Ready for this? All right. First, we have Ainz Gone. We do have his passive Ruler's Authority. For every unknown ally participating in battle, increase the unit's basic stats by 10%. When an unknown ally damages an enemy, apply a death mark to the enemy. When the unit damages an enemy with a single target skill that has 4 stacks of death mark in PvP, apply 1 death pronouncement to that enemy. It will activate after 1 turn. Death mark decreases the damage dealt by attacks for any AoE ultimate, skilled by ultimate level of the unit. Death pronouncement is at the end of the turn. Apply damage by 100% of the unit's max HP. Holy Relic, Ainz Staff. We have this over here. At the end of the turn, apply... Ignore that. For every debuff applied to the enemy, increase allies' basic stats by 3%, max 5 stacks. So every debuff applied to the enemy gives you a bit of a buff there, which is pretty nice. All right. Next up, we have over here, which is Albedo. We have her kit. It is going to be, this is a long one. Prepare for this one. So, White Devil, Albedo, passive, absolute defense. At the start of the turn, apply absolute defense to the unit for 1 turn. When the unit is assuming a stance, increase the unit's base stats by 20%. And when the unit is attacked by an enemy, apply buff that increases attack-related stats by 10% for 3 turns, max 5 stacks. When the unit is not damaged, apply a debuff that increases damage taken by 40% to all enemies for 1 turn. When the unit's stance effect is removed, applies buffs that increase the attack-related stats by 20% for 2 turns to unknown allies, and for every unknown ally in the battlefield, increase the unit's base stats by 7%. Absolute defense reduces the damage taken by 50%. Holy Relic is called True Void. For every debuff, or rather for every buff applied to the unit, decrease the damage taken by 8%, maximum 4 stacks. Her skill 1 is, in fact, inflict damage by 450% of a single target attack, and apply a debuff that decreases damage dealing by 80%. The Untouchable assumes a stance that taunts the enemies and inflicts amplify damage by 450% when attacked for 2 turns. Ultimate True Hatred applies a buff to the unit that increases critical chance by 50% and critical damage by 130% for 2 turns, and inflicts suppressed damage by 500% of attack to all enemy. I also didn't get to read Ainz's attacks, so let me do that real quick. Skill 1 for Ainz is a declaration damage by 500% of attack to one enemy. Declaration is for every death mark applied, increase the damage by 40%. For Dark Blaster, which is again a attack on all enemies that applies debuffs that decrease attack related stats by 20% for 3 turns. Ultimate Grasp Heart It is inflict decoration damage, which again is scaled off of Death Mark, realize that now, by 970% of attack to one enemy when the unit is participating in battle in PvP. For every Death Mark applied, 7% damage reduction from the enemy. Not bad, okay. Wow. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So that's there. Beyond that, we now have Shaltear and her freaking kit. This is insane, dude. This is too much to read here. Okay, Shaltear, Blood Fallen, passive Hunger for Blood. For every unknown ally in the battlefield, increases the unit's basic stats by 7%. When the unit damages an enemy applies a buff that increases HP-related stats by 7%, a maximum of 3 stats, and at the end of the at the start. So the start of the ally, this is a translation. Give me a second here. At the start of the ally's turn, if the unit has 3 stacks of that, it then applies Frenzy. So basically, at the end of the turn, 3 stacks found, applies Frenzy. When Frenzy is applied to the unit for 1 turn, you will then have the ability to damage an enemy with any AoE skill that will apply now Bleed. Okay, now if you have Bleed, that's going to last for 2 turns. And then Frenzy gives the attack increased by 50%, reduces defense-related stats by 30%. When the buff is removed, regenerate 40% of max HP. That's why it's complicated. It's like such a freaking weird kit, right? So for every unknown ally in the battlefield, increase the unit's basic stats by 7%. When the unit damages an enemy for the enemy, okay, it's going to apply a buff that increases the HP-related stats by 7%, okay, on you. Max 3 stacks. At the start of the ally's turn, if the unit has 3 stacks of that buff, Frenzy is applied, okay? Now, if you attack after that with an AoE, you're going to apply Bleed to all the units for 2 turns, okay? Frenzy increases attack-related stats by 50% and reduces defense-related stats by 30%. When the buff is removed, regenerate 40% of max HP. Then her Holy Relic kicks in. Mini Parasol. It's going to be when the unit damages an enemy with Bleed, which is the thing that's just mentioned, post-Frenzy, that's there, heals the ally's HP by 30% of the damage the unit dealt to the enemy. Yeah. So a vampire, basically. Shadowstalker. Inflict, what is it? Explosion or exploitation damage of 450% of attack to all enemies. That's going to basically double the damage to the enemy that has Bleed and 2 times critical damage. We have the next attack over here is an AoE Infect. Then her ultimate Valkyrie. It's going to be apply a buff to the unit that increases all stats by 30% for 2 turns and inflicts damage by 600%, and then life steals 30% of that and damage of the damage dealt. So again, a very, very long kit here. There's so many little moving parts, hence why we have to see the characters in game and how they work exactly. There's a lot, all right? Now, a very small passive. This is like nothing. There's no text written here. It's that small. A passive Berserker of the Glacier. This is Cocytus. In PvE, when the unit uses skills and damages an enemy, remove all debuffs stacked to the allies, and for every debuff removed, apply a buff that increases your max HP by 8% for 3 turns, a maximum of 5 stacks. Holy Relic, Artifact of Phrasmar, something like that. In PvE, when the unit uses a skill, apply a buff to all allies and increases all stats by 10% for 2 turns. Continuous Cleave is skill 1, a single target Amplify. We have skill 2 over here, a Detonate, AoE Detonate. Ultimate is Guillotine, which is basically an AMLE ultimate. 50% over here, 525% over here. Very, very strong characters. All characters here are very powerful. I hope you know that, all right? But again, depends on testing tomorrow, so we'll see. But dude, this video is already 8 minutes and 50 seconds, and I only read kits so far. Oh my god. Okay, moving forward, we have the coin shop also now open. I love these icons over here. They're so cool. That's there. We have the 4 relics. I already read them to you, so you already understand what they are. We have the diamond bonus event. If you're planning on spending a bit of money, you're getting a bit of stuff in return. So, I mean, and not bad, not bad. We'll definitely take it, right? Moving forward, we have all this freebies, paid for stuff. I'm sorry, paid for stuff. Now we have all the paid for stuff again. Never mind, I lied to you again. Now we have all the freebies over here. We get a multi over here. We get a bunch of gems. I think this adds up to 100 gems. That's what they said over there. So realize that now, 100 gems given just like that. Very nice Netmarble. I like to see that every time. So keep it going. Moving forward, we do have, what is this? This is, free Cocytus. It's going to be another multi. So you have 2 multis given just like that. Missions over here, a multi over here. bunch of little additional freebies, which is very nice. I like to see it. Moving forward, we have this over here, the special bingo event. The special bingo event will grant you actually cosmetics, I think, right? So 1 relic box, 2 relic box, cosmetic over here, and a UR pendant down there. We have this Overlord, what is it, boss event, which is very nice also. It's a cool boss, by the way. 5 gems and another relic box. So that's currently 3 relic boxes that we have seen, and 4 relic boxes. So yes, that diamond payback event is a 5th relic box for a character you may not have given a relic to. So I like that, actually. Very nicely done. If you plan on spending and you do get all the way there and you get that relic box, there you go. It's kind of a punishment for you not getting it the day you should have, but you know, that's what they're doing it, so I understand it. But yeah, 5 more gems over here. All this stuff over here looks very nice. Again, free cosmetic for Ainz. This over here, pretty cool. Again, I'm really curious on who actually has, which characters have the paid for cosmetics, right? The ones that are like the good ones. On stream, we saw some very good ones, so I'm hoping the good ones are for gems, but we'll see. 30 gems over here, which is pretty nice. This is going to kick up October 26th up until the 9th, so the freaking website had a different date. Okay, all this stuff was over here, nothing really changed, so nothing really cool to look at, so keep that in mind. 30 gems over here. The shop still has 10 gems and another multi. Oh my god, Jazzy was right. Damn it, Jazzy was right. Yeah, so it's another multi. It's 3 multis for free. Jazzy was right. Okay, so yeah, 3 multis for free. That's 190 now if you think about it gems wise, because we're going to consider those summons gems. You're summoning most likely. So 190 plus 30 plus 10, so you're at 240 plus 50 because there's the celebration going on, plus the stream giving 30 away also because of the celebration and like event and retweet event. So we're at like 300 gems almost, bro. Oh my god. And then there's Chaos Battle too. There's Chaos Battle, bro. Chaos Battle's also kicking up, which is going to be even more gems, which most of us can at least place 20 to 30. So you're getting at least 30 gems for free, just like that. They have a lot of changes over here, so just make sure that's clear. There's a lot of changes. Basically, they're making it a lot better. They're fixing the entire aspect of making it very whale heavy, because, you know, the whole kits were wrong and everything. So this is going to become much better, but bro, we are 300 plus free gems, 100%, right? 100%. If we're going to consider 90 of the... Again, if you don't consider the 90 gems from the summons, then you're down, but you're around 250 plus, bro. All right? Wow, look at these cosmetics. Yeah, the gems one is this one. Damn it. This is the best one. So again, these 2 are for money. These 2 are for money. This is for gems. This one is for gems, but it's the best one. And then these 2 are for money. This is for gems. These 2 are for money. So yeah, every single one was kind of right, in a way, yeah. That's pretty cool. Beyond that, also, we have the rebate event. If you are summoning, you're actually going to get a box for your summons, which is not bad. Again, it's an extra one. Not that it's, you know, a regular thing. It's an extra one. So if you missed out, you now have that. Collaboration, acquisition location. Again, 2 pieces here, 1 here, 1 here. That's an extra. It's only 4 characters here. So realize that now. This is a login reward character event, which is pretty cool. We're going to have this entire thing here. You can log in and see the characters, give you those gifts. We have this over here. Nothing seems to... What? You're valuing an LR coin to this? Wow, you suck. Dude, what? No freaking way. No good events over here, so keep that in mind. Pretty simple stuff. Hawk Pass, we should get a new skin, right? Hell is getting a new skin. Wow. Okay, is that a cheerleader outfit or something? Got like the band, like a cheerleader in a way or something. I have no idea what that is, but we'll see. So yeah, that is there. I'm very, very curious on what the costume actually looks like. We have this over here, battle event. For this, other stuff, anything else? No. Improve this stuff over here. Fix these issues over here. And that's the patch notes. So, a very long video here, 14 freaking minutes, but absolutely cooked with this update. There are so many free gems. I don't even know. I have to go like total it up. It's around like 220-ish free gems. Or 210-ish or 200 plus gems. But if you're not going to count the 90 summons, then, or like, because it's 90 gems worth of summons. If you're summoning, it's technically 300 gems, right? But if you're not summoning, right, then that doesn't count as gems to you. So for base gems, it's around 200 plus gems. So very, very nice update. Absolutely cooked. Great job, Netmarble. Very, very cool looking stuff. Again, yeah, I think they did wonderful here. So thank you for watching.